Oh, how's it going, guys? It's been a minute. A lot to catch up on. I've got no cigar today because I cannot afford that right now. We're balling on a budget. Emphasis on the balling. Let's see. So, as y'all know, I retired, went to Europe and hung out with some friends, met some friends, had some great times, made some memories. And now it's time to come out of retirement. Since that trip, which was, a month ago now, I stayed in my parents' house for about a month of this summer. Doing odd jobs, fixed some light fixtures for my dad, spread some mulch for my sister and her husband, helped move some land for a retention wall for my aunt, just to get some quick cash so I can get my feet back under me. Now I'm applying for jobs. Man, the job search, the job hunt grind is kind of interesting. Like most of my other jobs I've kind of gotten through a connection, but this I'm like, let's just see what's out there. So I've applied to a bunch of stuff. In fact, I need to check my email. But yeah, we're coming out of retirement and my rule for now is no fun. No fun. I got a fantasy football draft that we usually get together for. I'm not gonna be able to make this go round because I gotta save money. Literally, my only expense is gym. That's a non-negotiable always for my whole life. Gym, groceries, not allowed to eat out, only whole food groceries. And I mean, obviously rent, those kind of bills, rent, utilities, gas, that's my expenses. Got to cover that. Might get a few jobs. But yeah, since I started doing these videos, my theme of this whole year, honestly, has been underthink this stuff. I haven't put one of these out in a minute, who cares? We're underthinking it, and wanted to talk a little bit about this, because I think I'm going to be doing these a lot less frequently as I've been doing them less frequent. But if you like them, you want to hear about my ideas, follow the TikTok page, Silkology 101, classes in session. Yeah, these are more long form, so I don't know. It's easier for me to just spit them out on there. But this I do like. This is a good documenting kind of therapy thing. Anyways, underthinking, back to it. I think it's easy to get distracted from from your own purpose and why we're all here. You get distracted from what life has to offer when you try to do too much, when you're overthinking everything. You have to only eat healthy foods. You have to not miss a day working out. You have to make sure you get up at this time or your day is ruined. Don't touch alcohol. Don't touch smoke. I think that's not good. In the Bible, they call that asceticism. Paul tells us to abstain from asceticism. These are these people that are incredibly self-righteous and they're just doing the most. He says, don't abstain from alcohol, especially when it helps with your ailments in your stomach. I think that's in Timothy. No, that might be in Thessalonians. I can't remember. But and it's so interesting because alcohol, specifically alcohol, I say this, what I'm about to say, more for plants and things that come from God that are natural. So in Timothy 4:4, 1 Timothy, I want to say, it says, for everything that comes from God is good, and nothing should be rejected when received with thanksgiving, and it can be made holy through His word and prayer. That's why we bless our food before we eat it, because we're making it holy. It's really, the food is a blessing from Him. We're acknowledging it and showing gratitude. Makes it better, honestly. And yeah, then it's good for you. It's holy. It's blessed. It comes from God and it's good. So sometimes with like tobacco and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's good. You just got to bless the smoke before you rip it. But that's kind of a hot take conversation for another day. But alcohol does not come directly from God. I mean, maybe the fermentation process, you could argue. I mean, grapes obviously are a plant, but I think it's interesting because the Bible gives us multiple areas of support for it being okay to have some alcohol in moderation. Think about it. Everyone loves to talk about Jesus turning water into wine, though this is the alcoholic justification. But I think they're actually kind of onto something. And this was his first miracle. God, he knows all. When he set in stone, when he set, the universe to go out and play out its story, he knew that he was going to send Jesus eventually. When he was writing this script per se, he easily could have made Jesus turn wine into water. Like, he could have said alcohol is bad, it causes demons to come out, or it causes you to be susceptible to demons, so you can't have alcohol. It doesn't come from me, and you need to stay sober-minded, so alcohol is bad, no alcohol. He could have said Jesus is at a wedding where they're drinking wine, and he turned the wine into water because he's like, alcohol is bad. But no, keep in mind, this is his first miracle. The first miracle where Jesus is like, I have arrived, the Messiah. I'm going to show my but my power. I'm going to let it be known. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this water into wine. He's like, yo, this party has no wine. This wedding, which it's also significant that it happens to be at a wedding, because there's a lot of marriage sort of metaphors in the Bible. That's another thing. But he's like, yo, we got this wedding and no wine. He's like, this is a problem that needs to be solved. So he's like, Father, let's do this. Bang. Water turns to wine. And he's like, the first miracle. They're like, oh my gosh. So he is acknowledging that it is okay. There is a time, like in Ecclesiastes, there's like a time to grieve, a time to celebrate, a time to work, a time to play, all this stuff. There's a time where you can have wine. Celebration at a wedding. Make sure you receive it with thanksgiving. But the whole point of this is, like, I went a long time, and I have friends that have done this too, where it's like, you cannot drink. And now, if you are an alcoholic, this is a different story. Like, if you have a serious problem where it's like, you can't drink without overindulging, then yeah, maybe you should never touch alcohol. But if you haven't had that problem, you're just trying to be healthy and righteous, you can have some wine. You can do some of these other things. You can enjoy life. Dude, I'm getting eaten alive. Mosquitoes never usually like me. It's annoying, and it's not even that late. But yeah, the point is this, like, don't overthink it. Like, you feel like you've earned some wine? Have a glass. Have a glass tonight. Oh, you had one last night. Oh, it's okay. Maybe this week you'll have wine 2 nights in a row. Don't overthink it. Just show gratitude and you're good, bro. But I really like that. It's the first miracle. It's at a wedding. The rule easily could have been no alcohol. This is going to be a temptation that's in the world, like so many other things, and this is just another one that you have to abstain from always. No, he said, not only do you not have to abstain from it, it's sometimes necessary at this beautiful wedding. So yeah, it's okay to have some drinks. Now, once again, it's like some people can do certain things that other people can't do. Like, I think backflips are sick, but there's some people that shouldn't even try to attempt one because they'll break their neck. All right? But if you can do a backflip, do a backflip. Don't worry about people like calling you a show off. It's like, why else would you learn to do a backflip? Because it's entertainment for other people and it's good exercise. That was the main thing I wanted to talk about, was the asceticism. 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 Yeah, look into it. I think it's good wisdom to know, to have. This is kind of fun. I do miss these videos where I can just ramble damble. Me and you, my 63 followers, subscribers, the 20-ish of you that actually watch these. It's interesting this season of life I'm in, because I signed up for this totally. I'm not like, oh no, where'd all my money go? What happened? Like, I knew when I'm retiring, I'm spending my money, and I'm not even going to look at a price tag. If I'm eating at a nice dinner and I want dessert, I'm just going to get dessert. If I want another drink, I'm going to get another drink. I wanted to have that experience, because you're not promised tomorrow. Got your ass, boy. Yeah. So now I'm back in debt and broke, and I'm gonna get out of it. And I signed up for it, and I was ready for it. I was like, it's gonna suck, but it's really not as bad as I thought it would be. These feel like they could be some formative years, but you know, I'm healthy, I'm happy. Dude, that's so many I've done in the last 5 minutes. I'm going to go to freaking war on these mosquitoes and commit genocide against these mosquitoes. Gosh, I usually don't hate them because they don't like me. They don't ever bite me, but right now they just can't get enough. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 all in the same clump right here. Anyways, I digress. Doing a lot of this with the funds right now. What's my goal? I mean, obviously get out of debt and then do it again. That's pretty simple. Man, just gotta put yourself out there, guys. I think these videos, any sort of posting on the internet that's sort of a vlog, almost like a journal, but it's public. Here's the thing, journaling, like having a diary, especially as a dude, is like psychopath. That's what they do. They write things that only they can see. They think only they can see, but really this freaking spirits are also seeing, good and bad. But if you make it public, then people can check you on your shit. Like I got some hot takes that people are checking me on, and sometimes I need to reform some opinions and reword some things, but then I grow, you know? And it keeps you accountable. So if I'm out here saying I'm gonna retire and then come out of retirement, then I gotta do it, because then people are gonna hold me accountable. Or if I'm like, yo, I'm gonna run a mile every week, which is nothing. I'm gonna start working out every day. I'm gonna try to get to 200 pounds or dunk a basketball or learn to whatever, do a backflip. Then these people are gonna be like, yo, where's that backflip at? They're gonna be like, yo, where's that vacation at? They're gonna be like, yo, where's that video at? Like people that are all talk, if you want to turn that talk into some walk, then just put it on the net. It's a resource. It's another one of those things that can be used or abused. Like, don't only be consuming it, and that's the thing you consume the most, and that's what you spend most of your time doing. Check your screen time. But it's better if most of the reason you're on these apps is because you're editing, posting, bang, get out. Get in, edit, post, get out. Wow. And read some books, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm reading The Lord of the Rings right now. So then I can finally tell people that you're not a true fan unless you've read the books. And I've read a lot of books, but these are just put on hold because I love the movie so much, and I already know, at least I thought I knew all the stories because of the video games and my dad and friends and all these other things that I've done to learn all the lore, YouTube videos. But it is just a great freaking story, a great book, great writing, entertaining. Like, I am obsessed with the Game of Thrones book. It's like every chapter some major, almost climactic event happens, but in these Lord of the Rings books, it's like every single page something goes down. Like something just happens. It's nice. Not too much dialogue, not too much narration, a lot of imagery, beautiful creative imagery. And the story's a little different, but not in a bad way. Like the Odyssey, banger movie, book. I honestly kind of wish I didn't read the book before I saw the movie, because I feel like it took away from my movie experience, because I kept comparing things and they did some things kind of different. But I'm happy I've seen these movies, and now I'm like, dang, this book is just even better. It's kind of the same thing I felt with Game of Thrones. My new rule, like I used to always want to read books before I saw a movie, because like, oh, I got to know what's up. No, dude. If you want to experience the movie for real, then watch it without reading the book, because the book can take away from the movie, but I don't think the movie can take away from the book. It's my newly formed opinion, opposite of what I used to think. But hey, you get older and you learn things. Yeah, reading, I love that shit. I wish more people did it. Dude, if you are seeing this video and made it this far and you like to read, drop some bangers in the comments. I do have a nice long list on Goodreads, but sometimes I'll have my list and what I want to read next, and then I'll slide one in because I'm more excited about that. But yeah, put me on some books. I'll put you on some books. Man, these filler words are actually killing me. I thought I had completely eliminated them from my vernacular, but what do you know? I've been ripping them today. Maybe I do need to keep doing these so I can fix that. Get on my higher up wellness-ish. All right, lads and lassies. Have a blessed rest of your week. There's only like 12 hours left of this week. Have a blessed next week. Blessed year. Blessed life. All right.